Welcome again. In the last video we study Big Bang Theory, which explain how the universe originated, but in this video we will study three series which explain how the solar system originated. The first theory, called nebular theory, for French scientist Pierre Simon Laplace, who published a research called World Order in 1796. His theory based on two observations. Number A, there is something look like clouds called nebula seen in the sky. And number two, the cloudy rings which surrounded some planets such as rings around Saturn. Nebula, it's a glowing gaseous sphere revolving around itself, which the solar system originated. Again, the first theory, called nebular, for French scientist Pierre Simon Laplace, who published a research called World Order in 1796. Also, he affected by two observations. Number one, there is something look like clouds of gases called nebula seen in the sky. Number two, cloudy rings which surround some planets such as rings around Saturn. The assumptions of nebular theory. Number one, over the time nebula lost its heat or cooled gradually, so its size contracted or decreased and its speed around itself increases. Number two, under the effect of centrifugal force, the nebula lost its spherical shape and became a flat rotating disk. Number three, parts got separated from flat rotating disk to form gaseous rings that rotate in the same direction. Number four, the last stage, the flaming mass that remains in the center of the nebula forms the sun, while gaseous rings cooled and frozen forming planets. Again, assumptions of nebular theory. بصوا يا شباب، هو لابلاس افترض ان النيبولا اللي هي الجازيوس كلاود بدأت تبرد، فطبعا لما بردت السايز بتاعها بدأ يقل شوية، وطبعا الحاجة لما السايز بتاعها بيقل شوية بتبدأ السبيد بتاعتها around its axis increases، بتبدأ تزيد. بعد كده بدأت النيبولا تخسر أو تفقد أو ينفصل منها أجزاء rings حلقات، وأصبح شكلها flat rotating disk. بعد كده الحلقات دي اتعرضت للفروزن والكولد، كونت البلانيتس، والجزء اللي باقي في النص كون الصن. So we can call the Laplace assumed that the origin of solar system was nebula. The second theory is called crossing star theory for two scientists Chamberlain and Moulton, 1905. Cases of crossing star theory. Number one, a huge star approached to the sun. Number two, this star attracted the sun to it, leading to a great expansion in the part of the sun facing the other star. Number three, this expanded part exploded, leading to the sun escaped from the gravity of this star, and a gaseous line formed of a great length from the sun until last planets formed later. Number four, the gaseous line started to condense due to attraction forces, then cooled, forming the planets. المرة دي يا شباب الساينتست التو ساينتست تشامبرلين ومولتون افترضوا ايه؟ ان كان في نجم كده قرب من الصن، والنجم ده كان ضخم، وبدأ النجم ده يجذب الجزء من الصن، ومدد جزء كده من الصن ناحية الستار الهيوج ستار ده، وبعد كده الجزء اللي ما بينهم ده حصل له اكسبلوجن. فلما حصل له اكسبلوجن بدأ الصن تهرب من الجرافيتي بتاعته، وتكون جازيوس لاين زي ما باين في الصور قدامكم كده حوالين الصن، وبعد كده الجازيوس لاين ده بدأ يتعرض للكوندنس والاتراكشن والكولينج، وبدأ يكون البلانيتس بتاعت السولار سيستم. هنا لو جالي الكويستشن بيقول The origin of the solar system is نقط هقول له sun. لكن في number 1 كانت nebula. The third theory called modern theory for Fred Hoyle. Fred Hoyle 1944. Stars explosion phenomena. الراجل ده يا شباب اكتشف ظاهرة غريبة بتحصل في الفضاء glowing of a star for a short time to become one of the most shining stars in the sky. Then its glowing disappears gradually to return as it was. في نجم بيبقى عليه دور بينفجر لوحده، بعد كده بيبقى ألمع نجم في السماء، وبعد كده اللمعان بتاعه بيبدأ يختفي واحدة واحدة. Phases of this theory. Number 1, a star rotates near the sun. Number 2, the star exploded. Why? Due to huge nuclear reactions. 3, the force of explosion leads to bombing of star's nucleus away from the gravity of the sun. Number 2, a gaseous cloud remained around the sun. Stage number 4, the gaseous cloud subjected to cool attracted, forming the matter of planets. Then attraction force of the sun controlled the orbits of planets around it. الراجل ده شباب فريد هويل ده بدأ يتأثر بحاجة شافها في الفينومينا بتظهر في السماء اللي احنا قلنا عليها stars explosions في الفضاء. فبيقول إن كان في نجم تاني قرب من الصن، بس المرة دي بقى مش هيوج. النجم ده بدأ ينفجر لوحده. ليه؟ حصل فيه huge nuclear reactions. بعد كده قوة الانفجار ده خلى النيوكلاس بتاعته تبعد عن الصن، وتبقى كده زي جازيوس كلاود تدور حوالين الصن. وبرضه نفس الكلام الجازيوس كلاودز دي بدأت تلف حوالين الصن وتتعرض للكول والكونتراكشن وكونت الايه planets of solar system. Solar telescope, it's important. It forms a complete picture for the sun. It works on reflecting the sun rays downward to a mirror in the tunnel under the Earth's surface. The sunlight gathered into a solar spectrum or spectrometer. The function of a spectrometer shows the different light wavelengths of the radiation. Number 3, the picture of the sun is formed in a monitoring room. This studies gives information about the sun. Hubble telescope. Hubble telescope, launched by Space Shuttle Discovery in April 1990. It rotates around the Earth at height 500 km. Its importance, it collects photos of the universe since millions of years by analyzing the photos sent by Hubble telescope. Astronomers conclude what happened to the universe since the Big Bang. The Space Shuttle launched to maintain the telescope in space. وبكده نكون خلصنا يا شباب مع بعض Unit 3.